Welcome back to Crypto Lodge. Things were looking rough. Things are looking rough. But you know what? They're not looking that rough this morning. Not because of price changes or anything, just because I'm looking at the charts and I'm just seeing them in a different way this morning. Here we got two shares. I absolutely bought the bottom of this. It could go a lot lower. This was a big correction on two shares. Let's go ahead and count it. It's a 76% correction. I might be zooming out a little too far and not getting it accurate, but about a 76% correction, and it was worse. Let's say 75. It was worse on 3 share. I should have all these things prepared before I start, but welcome to Crypto Lodge. Three shares correction was worse. I'm looking at its new uptrend on the minute this morning that I'm liking. Let me just point that out for a minute. This green line is where I bought the dip, because it just hit such a low. Let's pull back to the 1 hour on 3 shares. And things are just so low. This green line is from prices way back in the beginning when we bottomed. Almost hit a new all-time low. 2 ohm did hit a new all-time low, which is scary. But I made this purchase here. I think maybe might be the bottom, and the APR is just so incredibly good. The community is so strong. The developers are great, and so I doubled down on 2 share, 3 share, locked it up in the the masonry in the 3 room. Let that one go, and then so far it's been going up. It's been a good trade. So far, we'll see what happens. I do want to see if the 2 ohm peg is above peg, and yes it is. 1.17, and we're printing. TVL always loads slow for tomb forks across the board, even the main one. And I want to check 3 ohm. Okay, the TVL is 104 million on 2 ohm. Three ohm is 1.06 over peg. I'm not sure if that. I think it needs to be 1.1 or 1.1 to print, I believe, or 1.01. So this either stopped printing or is getting near. And that's when things start to run into trouble. They're at 7.7 million TVL, 41 million TVL. That was a fake out, wasn't it? And their 3 room APR is much higher. Their 3 room APR is probably around. Let me check over here. It's not gonna ask me to unlock. Their 3 room APR is 1,890. 1,890. It's a good daily APR. So let's see what the 2 share APR went up to. It went up to, in the boardroom, we got a 1,062. So 1,000% APR in the boardroom as well. While T shares and 2 ohm are hopefully going back up. But isn't it crazy how 2 ohm hit a all-time low? All-time low. It's still at the all-time low. You see this green line? That's the price right now. It's still at the all-time low, but still overpegged. We're on the 4 hour. Guys, these protocols are so new. So we got a new little uptrend going here. Let's hope it lasts. Let's get a little price range too, because they move fast. The recoveries are strong. Alright, it recovered 9% in 14 hours so far. It's not much at all. But think about making a new local high is 260%. Think about that. It just needs a green market. Needs a green market. But normally tomb forks like 2 ohm and 3 ohm especially, they were ignoring the market. When Bitcoin was going down, 2 ohm and 3 ohm was still flying, but they were new projects. Maybe now they're being affected by it. SCARAB and SCARAB doing great. Doing great this morning. Everything's up. Let me just check the status of PEG, because I've held out undying faith in SCARAB finance. Almost to PEG. Great. Almost to PEG. Looking good across the board. Let's take a look at Fantom, see what it's doing right now. Popping its head up. That's what it's doing right now. Let's get rid of these indicators. Actually, I want to pull it over to a different chart of mine. Yep, Fantom and Bitcoin here. I just have different indicators over here that I like better. So here's Bitcoin. Unfortunately, it does matter what Bitcoin is doing. Right now it's bullish and it's outperforming the market. See, Bitcoin's going up for the past couple of days, honestly. Let's see. From bottom to top, in its shortest, it went up 3% in 13 hours. It's not a lot, it's still flat relatively, but this helps the market. But what doesn't help the market is when a lot of you know what I'm gonna say. If you're subscribers for a while, the dominance needs to top out. It looks like it might have topped out. Let's hope that here's for hoping it topped out. We're getting a lot of red there. Well, we got a lot of red back here. But if you zoom out, you know it's going to top out. Even just to go to the daily on Bitcoin dominance. And just, if it doesn't look like this, just hit logarithmic. Okay, it doesn't change much. So Bitcoin dominance is on a long-term path down. And right now it had a little, it had a couple little jumps, fell back down to 40%, under 40, came back up, made a lower high, came back down under 40, had a little struggle with 40%, came back up, making a little, so I think it could come as, I hope it doesn't, but it could come as high as 47, 46, but I don't imagine that happening anymore. So as soon as this happens, as soon as we take a trip back down to 40% or just start going down or sideways, if Bitcoin dominance would just go sideways, the altcoin market will fly. So this is the chart you want to watch. And until this stops going up, on the daily it's on a nice uptrend. Until it stops going up and peaks out, we're going to be hurting. and we're going to see prices go down. But all of these losses are unrealized losses. Once things get back, once this starts going back down or even sideways, everything's going to go up higher than it was before. Take a look at Bitcoin itself. It's a lot like its dominance. Looks a lot like its dominance. It's different. But Bitcoin going up and dominance going up is pretty much sideways action for altcoins. So thank God Bitcoin's going up. Bitcoin going down and dominance going up is the worst recipe for altcoins. It crushes them. Bitcoin dominance going sideways. Bitcoin going sideways. Great for altcoins. Bitcoin dominance going down. Bitcoin going sideways. Even better for altcoins. Bitcoin dominance going down. Bitcoin going slightly up. Best for altcoins. I mean, play that on repeat, because that is good advice. Let's see what we got going on here with indicators. My favorite indicator gave a buy signal on Bitcoin February 14th. Second favorite indicator gave it on February 14th, just at today. I'm looking at the short term. Oh wow, thought I was on a daily. Let's go get on the Bitcoin daily. Turn off that one. It's not made for long term. This one is made for long term. So we got the sell signal at 57K, and we didn't get another buy signal until just a couple days ago. Got a buy signal. The big green arrow never really does you wrong. Never really does me wrong. Using it as an indicator. By the way, this is a free indicator. It's called buy sell _ signal _ Zia. It's on TradingView for free. And I just use, if my candles look different, I just use Heikin-Ashi candles. I think it helps identify trends better. Green means it's an uptrend, red means it's a downtrend. So currently we're seeing a little uptrend. Little down is expected. What we really want to watch is this dominance needs to peak. It needs to peak. So that's all I really have. Oh, let's take a look at the altcoins here quick. Over on charts. What am I? I'm blanking out. DexScreener.com. Let's see what's doing best on Fantom here. SCARAB doing good overnight. 3 ohm, 3 shares. 2 ohm, 2 shares doing good overnight, which I'm very happy about. Pill's doing great overnight. Did Spirit make much of a comeback? Because this crashed hard. Boo didn't crash it nearly as hard. MST, something I've been talking about for a while, been buying into, doing great. Brush, I am buying every single dip I can on Brush. Let's look at the ecosystem. Not the ecosystem, but the daily movers. Sometimes I like to just filter it out to spooky swap. You get more quality. And I put this on 24 hours because I don't want to look at just the past 5 minutes of data or hour, which is the default, just a tip. So Olive Cash, probably some sort of rug or something. 2 choices. That's strange. Iron Bank, number 3 in the 6 hours. Let's see what's good on 24. Usually just rug pulls. Spookyverse, partial share, 2 choices, whatever that is. Spookyverse, printer, Olive Cash. Panic Swap is real, I think. Iron Bank, number 8 on the day. Great. 100 Finance. Got some bullish news earlier. What was that? Oh yeah, one of the first ways you'll be able to earn Andre Cronje's solid token is by farming it on 100 Finance. It's going to be one of the first ways. So it's up on the day on that news, but market cap on this thing is still so low. Same with IB. Iron Bank, which is also Yearn ecosystem. It's gonna do well in my opinion. More kicking butt. MST kicking butt. Pay. I did not expect that to do well. It's a tomb fork. Repay. Got Taro bouncing back. Tree bouncing back. Scream. Vive. Vive gives a ridiculous APR on single stake. It's ridiculous. 3 shares. Boo. Very good. Alright. Looking good. Everything is looking good, honestly. I wouldn't lie to you. Not financial advice, any of this. It's all just education. We do deep dives into projects, but a lot of times in the morning I just like to go over the market. They tend to be long, boring videos that most people don't watch. They like the videos with the clear topic, but sometimes we just give the market a look-ski. I wish everyone luck in all your trades. Do your own research on everything, and read the documentation. Always read the docs. Read the white paper, read the docs, check token sniffer, check everything. Check holders on the bubble map. Check it all. Do your own research. I should make an upcoming video on how to check a coin for legitimacy. Use RugDoc's honeypot tester to make sure you're not buying a honeypot if you're degenning into a new launch here. So good luck to everybody. If you're still watching, you probably liked the content, so give me a subscribe, thumbs up on this video, and hit the bell maybe. Helps me out with the algorithm. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.